Welcome to Mam Zima Insights, where we talk real business, real challenges, and real growth.
If you've been showing up, putting in the work, and still not seeing clients come through, this conversation is for you.
Today, we're unpacking why that happens and what you can actually do about it.
Because it's not always about working harder.
Let's start with what most people are experiencing.
You're posting, replying to messages, trying to stay consistent, maybe even running promotions.
But nothing is really converting.
And that's where frustration comes in, because from your side, it feels like things should be working.
You start questioning yourself.
Your strategy, your pricing, sometimes even your ability.
But in many cases, effort isn't the real issue.
There's something important people don't always realize. Attention doesn't always lead to clients.
You can have engagement, views, even conversations happening,
And still struggle to make actual sales.
which creates confusion because it looks like progress.
But there's a gap between interest and action.
And that's what we need to understand.
Let's talk about clarity.
This is where a lot of businesses lose people without realizing it.
If someone comes across your page and can't quickly understand what you do, they move on.
It's that simple.
A lot of messaging is too broad.
Or too vague.
And when it's not clear, it's hard for someone to trust it.
Clarity builds confidence.
And confidence leads to decisions.
So a good question to ask yourself is, can you explain what you do in one clear sentence?
And not just what you do, but who it's for and what results they get.
Now let's move into trust.
Because even when your message is clear, people still need to feel comfortable.
And that comes from consistency.
How often you show up.
How you present your business.
If your presence is inconsistent, it creates doubt.
From a client's perspective, it raises questions.
Are you reliable?
Will you deliver?
Will you still be available after payment?
Those are real concerns.
And they can stop someone from moving forward.
Let's talk about the offer itself.
This is where many people lose clients without realizing it.
If someone has to figure out what you're offering, you've already lost momentum.
Your offer should be simple and clear.
What it is, what it costs, and what results they can expect.
The more complicated it feels, the more likely someone is to hesitate.
And hesitation often leads to no decision at all.
That's why people ask questions and then disappear.
And it's easy to take that personally.
But it's not always rejection
Sometimes it's just uncertainty,
or confusion,
or not enough confidence in the decision.
which brings us to confidence, especially in how you communicate your pricing and value,
You can sense when you're unsure.
even in simple conversations.
If your tone is hesitant, it affects how your offer is perceived.
Confidence reassures the client.
Uncertainty creates doubt.
When you look at everything together, it's rarely just one issue.
It's usually a combination.
Your message, your presence, and your offer working together.
If one is off, it affects everything else.
So the solution isn't always doing more.
It's refining what's already there,
Improving your structure,
tightening your message.
being more intentional in how you show up.
If you're listening right now, take a moment and think about your business.
Where are you losing people?
Is it your message?
Your consistency?
Your offer?
Or your confidence?
Start with clarity.
Then focus on consistency
Simplify your offer.
and communicate with confidence.
When those pieces come together, your business becomes easier to trust.
And trust is what turns interest into clients.
At the end of the day, it's about alignment.
Your message, your presence, and your offer working together.
Take a step back and evaluate your business honestly.
Not emotionally, objectively.
Identify the gaps,
Make the adjustments.
and that's where growth begins.
We hope this conversation gave you clarity.
And something practical to work on.
Until next time, this is Mam Zima Insights.